Hi, I'm Constance, and I wanted to do a video today because tonight, about 10:48 p.m. Eastern Time, is the new moon in Cancer. Okay, and so I am slowly working through these transits. I am slowly working through a lot of the energy that has been going on for quite some time, and I feel like recently, though, everything is becoming particularly focused, and for me very clear that this is an opportunity time, a powerful time that I would like to do as much as I can to help people, to give insights and guidance so they can use this time to their own personal benefit, to your benefit, okay? So on Tuesday, Jupiter went direct, and that was my first Astro Story Club IGTV video. So what I want to just highlight today is two things. One, what I really like about this new moon and what I really am sensing in these transits lately is that how everything is in this kind of synchronicity, this symmetry. They're just, the transits are so much connecting to each other. They're really creating this beautiful spider web, okay? And so over the next videos that I'm going to be creating for you, I want to kind of start helping you to tease out and the layering of these things, okay? And in one sense, it can seem so complex and so layered, and the reason why it is because it's mirroring us. It's mirroring the world. It's mirroring life. And we are both completely simple and completely whole. And we're also so divided and so layered and so complex. Okay? And so we have this new moon in Cancer, and that means that the sun and the moon are exactly next to each other. Conjunct is what we call it. They're in the exact same degree in this case, the 20th degree of Cancer. Okay, and in this new moon, it is exactly opposite, 180 degrees from Pluto. All right, so Pluto is in the opposite opposing sign of Capricorn. Capricorn and Cancer are opposite signs in astrology. Okay, so the new moon is 20 degrees of Cancer, and Pluto is at 20 degrees of Capricorn. All right, so that's an exact opposition. All right, so that is a powerful opposition. So Pluto is definitely a part of this new moon. Now, one quick connection to what happened on Tuesday and that Jupiter going direct in Scorpio. Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. All right, so when we're looking at and dealing with Pluto in your chart, it is getting at the core parts of you. All right, and so when I talked on Tuesday, when I started to do a little bit of the intro of like what the next weeks and months are for us, it is to commit to that new self. And this new self is essentially your true self, okay? So commitment is part of that Scorpio energy, all right? The true self is truth, okay? Your beliefs, what you believe in, your truth is connected to the Jupiter energy, okay? And so with this Pluto, I think how I want to kind of break it down for you is this. I was helping a friend earlier today. They're moving to another place, okay? And so they needed to get their stuff ready for movers to come tomorrow. And unexpectedly, it became a very different kind of experience. It wasn't just simply about helping this person move. We came across physical actual baggage that they had basically put away, and that was associated with something very negative, a very negative event that happened months ago. But because it was such a negative event, they didn't want to deal with it, and so they kind of just put that bag and all the stuff that was in it from that time ago away, and they didn't open it. So it still was there. So I basically ended up helping them open up that bag and clear and cleanse and eliminate and release, because that bag had been sitting there, and the whole section of their room now was just expanding this negative energy. It is amazing how energy can work, okay? And so that was why it turns out that I was supposed to be there to help this person, is for this moment. And why I feel like this is something to share right now for this new moon is that with this new moon, building off that Jupiter direct, okay, working with the Mars retrograde that's happening that I'll be talking about later, this being a partial solar eclipse new moon too, okay, and then we have a full total lunar eclipse coming up later this month in Aquarius. And so when you're committing to this new self, to your true self, okay, to do this, you want to let go, release, eliminate, say goodbye to old fears, old habits, and actual things that no longer are you, okay? So I know some people are actually moving to different places. That is an amazing time to do this work, okay? To actually go to not, instead of just being like, oh, I'm just gonna pack everything up and deal with it when I get to that new place. And then a lot of times people never deal with it in the new place and it sits in storage or in a basement, okay? Do it now. Take the time to actually go through your things and not actually physically keep them here and say goodbye, okay? And when you move, the new you, or moving to that new place, you don't actually bring any of that with you, all right? Because it's not you anymore and it's not useful. Now, lots of people aren't moving. So one thing that you can do, okay, and this also has to do with the fact that there's 2 grand trines happening. There's so much happening. So there's an Earth grand trine happening. So Uranus is in Taurus, Venus is in Virgo, and Saturn is in Capricorn. They're trining. They're all connecting in a harmonious grand trine. Okay, and then there's a water trine as well. So the new moon in Cancer with Jupiter in Scorpio and Neptune in Pisces. All right, so water and Earth. All right, so paying attention and taking care of your physical, emotional body, all right? So if you're feeling, I have been needing a lot more sleep this week. I have just been emotionally, like, it's been a beautiful week, and I feel like an incredible stuff is happening for me on all these different levels, but it's also taking a lot of energy from me. So I have given myself a lot more breaks. Like, I will take a nap in the middle of the day or just lay down on the floor, okay? So I'm doing a lot of physical body care for sure, but also a lot of emotional care, okay? So back to one of the things that you can do this weekend or next week is, whether or not you're moving, tackle some part of your space, okay? And clear out things. Let go of things that are no longer you, okay? That don't bring you joy, all right? You can go through your clothes, and that outfit that you were like, oh, that was cute on you like 2 years ago, but you haven't worn since. It's time to let that go, you know? You can go through boxes or just any part of your space, go through things and actually physically release and let go. And when you do this, to really make it powerful, make sure you're present in it, that you're not just going through the motion, okay? The more present you can in the act of clearing out and throwing and getting rid of things, the more powerful this activity is going to be. So make sure your mind intention is there, that you're physically there, that you're not distracted by other things. And make sure that when you get rid of stuff, like you create that trash bag of stuff that you're gonna get rid of, or a bag of you're gonna donate, okay? Really be conscious of, you're saying, I'm letting go of these parts of me. This is old me. These might be also attached to old attachments and fears and habits, all right? And what you're doing is you're welcoming more space for the new you. And that space is gonna help you to commit, which is what we need to be doing over the next months. Commit to this new true you.